Hi, I just wanted to give you a heads up about a couple of things in this video. First, in some of the clips, I forgot to wear my microphone, so the audio level will be high, then low, then high again. I apologize for that. Also, we took some fun videos of removing the T-post from bed number 1, but I took them in portrait mode, so I can't mix videos that are landscape and portrait. So I'm going to have to upload another video with the fun we had getting the T-post out of the trellis. So you can be looking for that one soon. Enjoy this video. Hello and welcome to the Acre Ranch, where the birds love to sing and it's always green. My name is Jody, and before we begin today's adventure, I wanted to mention something that I mentioned at the end of my last video, and that was I offered to give people an opportunity to guess what state I'm located in. See if you can guess from all the clues just watching my other videos, even watching this video. I thought that would be kind of fun. So let's see if someone can guess where I'm at. And now it's spring. It's almost, yeah, it is spring. So this is Saturday, March 28th, 2026. I'm going to be doing some stuff in the garden, so I'm going to see if I can swap my screen here. We're going to come down slowly. So this is bed number 3 over here. You see I've got the garlic. They're doing really well. I planted 43 cloves, 41 have come up. And today, I'm going slowly so no one gets seasick, we're going to be taking this trellis and moving it. I'm going to see what I can do. So we're going to move this over. That's going to go over to bed number 2 because I'm rotating my crops. So we'll see if I can get this out. It's going to be really easy for me to, snap off the tie wraps and get the trellis moved, but I'm not sure if I can get the T-posts out. I may need my son and my husband to help me. And as far as driving the T-posts into their bed, one of them will definitely help me with that. And I want to go slowly over here. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting in a soaker hose in my raised beds. You can see it's laying out. They said lay it out in the sun. And so it was all wound up. And so now it's, I just laid it all out so it would flatten out. And I'm going to be putting soaker hose in all 3 of the raised beds. I think I'm going to have enough I'm going to put it in my very back bed. So I'm going to stop the video for now and get started on all this work. So as you can see, we now have our trellis moved to bed number 2. I'm going to soon be planting some broccoli rabe and also some cabbage seedlings I have. They start inside underneath my grow light, and they're getting big, so they'll be coming out here. And then also I'm going to just swing slowly back over here. So what we did today is we had an old hose reel. You'll see it soon that it was too small. The one on the left over there, we had 125 feet of hose, and that was probably max 100 feet. But we bought the beefy one with the 4 wheels. My husband made sure that I had him help me make sure all the fittings, all the hose fittings were nice and tight so nothing would leak. And so yeah, we got those set up today. All right, it's now Sunday night, and this is a sunset video. I did not get to the soaker hoses, so I'm doing tomorrow, but I did fertilize the pawpaw trees. I put some fresh mulch. I used pine straw for mulch. You can see that there. And then you can see this is the smallest one. This is a Florence white pawpaw tree. And you can see right there that leaf is getting ready to bud. I love the fact that these little trees have such big leaves. That's it for tonight. This is Monday, March 30th, 2026, and I got the soaker hose set up. I'm going to bury it a bit underneath the mulch and try it out. Look! I have a soaker hose going. It's a little bit awkward because of the fact that it's not flush to the ground. You know, here it's it has to go up over the edge. But then they say you put mulch in so you can see kind of where the hose is. These are 4 feet wide, so I tried to put them at 1 foot in from each side. Probably makes more sense to have it 1.5 feet in from each side, but I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to plant things too and how that's going to work. I can always rearrange it and do things differently if I want to. I could put three lines in. I have some attachments I could do that, but I'm just a big don't want 3 lines in this narrow of a spot. But anyway, that's my story. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2026, and now it's time to do some planting. Yeah, I grew these underneath from seed and put them underneath the grow light in the house. So we have over here broccoli rabe, and then the Primo Vantage cabbage, and the All Seasons cabbage. So today was pretty warm. It was in the low 80s, so I said, let me wait till the evening. It's a bit after 7 o'clock right now, so I decided to wait till it's cooler to plant them. And I did harden them off a bit. I brought them out either 2 or 3 days, just a couple hours or so. The last few days I did bring them out a bit. So we'll get these planted and we'll take a look and see how they look after that's done. Ta-da! I got them all planted. So here they all are. I didn't actually have room for all of them in this bed, as I want to save the other side of the trellis over there. I want to save that for root crops, carrots, beets, radishes. I'd like to grow a lot of those. So I went over here to bed 1 because I put 2 of them in bed 1. We'll see how these go. Somehow there were 2 seeds in one of the little planters. So these are the cabbages here. 2 seeds, and so I had to pull them. They're right next to it. I thought, let me let them both grow. Maybe I should have trimmed one off at the very beginning. But I just did this experiment. So when I pull them apart, there wasn't that much root left. I thought, well, we'll see what happens to these guys. Hopefully they'll thrive in spite of that. And I just want to pan up here too. I don't know if you can hear all the birds. I'll be quiet for just a couple seconds. There are not too many in the lines right now, but they're all over now. I think the majority of what I'm seeing and hearing is starlings. They're not native here to the US, but they can be kind of annoying and cause problems, but it's still pretty to listen to them. And then there are other birds throughout the day, the cardinals and the robins. I love this time of year when it's not too hot outside and just being outside towards sunset. It's just cool things, just enjoying the beauty of God's creation. So that's going to be it for today. So thanks for joining me with the adventure of the Half Acre Ranch. Again, I encourage you to take a guess about where I live. If you know me, don't guess, but guess which state I live in. We'll see if anybody has any good guesses, and I'll let you know whether or not you're right. Anyway, that's it for today. Talk to you soon.